Is being a virtual assistant the best decision for you? If you've been online or on Instagram anytime in the past couple of years, you will likely have seen many people espousing the benefit and value of becoming someone who runs a virtual assistant business. But the big question is it right for you? Is it something you can pursue? Becoming a virtual assistant can be good for a number of reasons. Some of the benefits could include flexibility. You can work from anywhere and at any time, so you have the flexibility and the freedom to set your own schedule. Working as in a virtual assistant business can also be convenient. You can work from home. You can do it with very little equipment, so that could be a bonus for some people. When it comes to cost savings, you can save on things like commuting, and you can work from home and write off home offices on your taxes. If you like doing a lot of different things and not getting stuck in a rut, becoming a virtual assistant can be great because people who run those types of businesses are often responsible for a wide range of tasks and working with a wide range of clients, and that can feel rewarding and challenging. There's also great potential for growth. Many virtual assistant businesses are entrepreneurs, you're self-employed, so you can choose where you want to grow, how you want to grow, and advance your business in the way that you want to. You get to make all the choices. You're the boss. However, it's important to know that working as a virtual assistant is not right for everybody. It requires very specific skill sets and a very specific personality type to make it something worthwhile and profitable for you to do. Running a virtual assistant business and working online and working remotely requires self-motivation. It requires resourcefulness, discipline, the ability to stay organized and manage your own time. It also requires you to really step into the title of business owner. You have to go out and market and find clients. You are responsible for doing sales. You are responsible for creating content and products and looking at your pricing and looking at your delivery and being in charge and having accountability and ownership over everything that you do. And that can be hard. It can be a lot of work. It can be stressful, especially when you're first starting out and you don't have any clients. There could be a period of time where you're just trying to say, why won't somebody work with me? And then finally, you get that client. You get some business. And then you have to do it all over again. So the very pros that I mentioned at the beginning of this video, there are some cons with it. Sure, flexibility is great. You can work from anywhere at any time, but it can also make you feel a little lost because there is no one there to keep you accountable and to keep you working on something. It is super convenient to work from home and be with my dog and be in my own space. But sometimes that means I get really easily distracted with video games, scrolling the internet, eating snacks. But sometimes I have to get out of the house and go to like a coffee shop or something. Sure, there are cost savings involved with working from home and being able to write things off on my taxes, but it also means that revenue can be inconsistent if I don't have clients. It means that I am responsible for my own health benefits. It means that I don't get paid time off or a stipend or a predictable salary. And yes, working on a bunch of different things with different people can be really exciting, but it also can mean that you're doing a lot of task switching and you can get overwhelmed and things can start falling through the cracks because you have to do so many different things for so many different people. And absolutely, there is potential for growth working in a virtual assistant business and becoming an entrepreneur in that way. You're going to learn a lot. You're going to try a lot of things. You're going to work with a lot of people. You're going to have things that work and things that suck and things that fail and great success. It's all possible. But you have to be willing and able and excited to go through that because not all growth is comfortable. Not all growth is good in a way. So if you think that you want to become a person who runs a virtual assistant business, if you want to work in that field, I urge you to think and really sit with, do I want to be the boss? Do I want to be in charge? Do I want to have complete ownership and sovereignty over the decisions I make and the activities that I do. And if you don't, there is nothing wrong with that, because people will hire virtual assistants, and those types of roles are still needed in traditional companies. So take a look and think, is this right for me in my life right now? How do you know if it is? How do you know if you don't? Oftentimes all you can do is try, but think through this, and we'll be back with another video.